What is up, everybody? I am Mason from the Mockbuster YouTube channel, and happy Black Friday weekend. I know technically Black Friday is already over, but the weekend is still there. But I just hope everyone got what they wanted. They got the best deals that they could, and they were able to continue to support physical media, a dying breed. What was cool was I went to this local physical media store called Sunrise Records, and there was this little kid, maybe 7, 8, 9 years old, and he had this copy of Godzilla versus King Kong, or King Kong versus Godzilla, like the OG one, the Toho version. And he was holding up the Blu-ray and the DVD, and his parents were like, "Oh, get the DVD. Who cares about Blu-ray? There's no difference." And in my mind, I'm like, "Oh, there's a huge difference. You're being lied to, kid." But anyway, I was very happy to see him actually like getting into physical media, and to know, I'm really happy to know that there's a next generation. I'm not going to be the last of the Mohicans, as they say, when it comes to Blu-ray collecting or physical media collecting, because I am pretty young in the game. I'm 21 years old, so people my age are around, fresh out of college or still in college, and they're like, who cares? Just stream it on Netflix or all that stuff, or just torrent it online. But I like to support the craft and support film and support physical media because I grew up on this stuff. So because I'm at the age to where it's like I grew up with VHSs, because VHSs didn't go extinct until 2006, and I was already 6 years old. I was already deep into my movie watching. Like I saw Spider-Man 2, and that was in 2004 and all that stuff, and I was 4 years old. Anyways, that's a big long spiel, but I'm just saying that physical media is here to stay, and the futures of generations are still going to be there to collect them because they look cool. As you saw in my last video, Walmart didn't have jack shit when it came to sales, which was very sad. The best place for me was Best Buy and this place called Sunrise Records, which I said was a physical media store, or is a physical media store. They had around $9 to $11 Blu-rays, and that was amazing because I was able to get like 17 4Ks and 5 Blu-rays. So I'm going to talk about that and show you my haul for Black Friday 2021. Now to start off, I'm going to talk about the $1 Blu-rays that I got, and you can't really pass up on $1 Blu-rays. So I got, first off is this 2-pack of Natural Born Killers and True Romance. Great iconic films, which I still haven't seen yet because there's a lot of controversy behind it, and I feel like I was like, oh, I don't care about no damn school shooter movie. But it's a, what's it called? It's an Oliver Stone film, and it's the director's cut, so might really get interested in watching this. So yeah, Natural Born Killers and True Romance. So yeah. Next is Constantine. I got this for $1. All of the standard Blu-rays are all $1. And this was a movie that I've seen maybe once when I was like maybe 7 years old, and I haven't seen it since in the past 15 years. So I'm really excited to get into that. Again, the only scene I remember was when he's smoking a cigarette, drinking whiskey, and then he sees a spider. He puts the glass over the spider. He takes a drag of the cigarette. And he's like, "Welcome to my life." It was so hilarious. I can't wait to rewatch it, and it's sealed in the thing, so that's pretty dope. Now next is Bullets to the Head. I saw this in theaters. A pretty good movie, pretty good Stallone movie. This is when he started to start really looking old. I mean, besides John Rambo and stuff, but you can tell he got a fresh new hairpiece and everything. So yeah, Bullet to the Head. I haven't seen this movie since it came out, and it's been 8 years. So yeah, Bullet to the Head. I like low effort action films because it's a popcorn movie. It's a theme park ride, as Martin Scorsese said. Now next is Office Space, the Special Edition. I've never seen this film. I've heard a lot of good things about it. It's very meta. It's very referenced. So I really can't wait to get into this. And why not for a $1 Blu-ray? So yeah, boom. Next is the last Blu-ray of the bunch, and it is Napoleon Dynamite. Another movie I haven't seen in such a long time. I freaking hate these security tags. But a movie I haven't seen since I watched it on TV. And it's getting a really big resurgence because that last dancing scene is hilarious. And more people should watch Napoleon Dynamite. It's a very funny movie, and it's ahead of its time. Now we're going to get into the 4K Blu-rays. Most of this was bought from Best Buy and Sunrise Records. So to start off is you can tell the differences because the Best Buy ones don't have price tags on the slip covers, which I really appreciate, and Sunrise Records have multiple price tags on the slipcover, which I do not appreciate, but it's okay. First one is, it's almost December, we're rearing towards Christmas, and you just gotta, Home Alone, dude. I haven't seen Home Alone in a long time, and why not get it on 4K? I heard this is a really good transfer. Films at Home gave it a really good rating, so I can't wait to check this out. Again, just a Christmas classic, 30th anniversary. I didn't really celebrate Christmas as a kid, so I'm really excited to get all festive this year, and why we're not better to start than Home Alone. Now, I was able to actually find a bunch of stuff with some slipcovers, so that was pretty cool. Now, next is a purchase from Sunrise Records, and it is War of the Worlds, Steven Spielberg, Tom Cruise. I got it for, if you can see, $11.97, and I just hate that there's freaking stickers on this, so that really pisses me off, and that this HDR is printed on the slipcover. I can't just remove it. But not much. I haven't really watched this movie many times to remember it. I know this was a reference a lot in scary movies, so that was pretty funny. Besides that, War of the Worlds, can't wait to get into this. Next 4K is A Quiet Place 2. Again, another movie I got for $11.97. Now this, I haven't seen too much about it. It's a pretty recent, within the last year, 3 months I think, it came out on 4K. And I haven't seen any of the movies. I just know that it's pretty tense. I saw the first one. Well, I didn't really see it. I used to work at the movie theater, and I saw how tense it was in the intro. So I can't wait to watch A Quiet Place 2, and I heard it's actually pretty good, so boom. I heard it's a pretty decisive film, actually. I heard some people really like it, and some people don't like it that much. Now next is a $9 Blu-ray, and that is Sonic the Hedgehog. I was originally gonna get this for $13 when it was originally discounted. I'm like, I'll wait till Black Friday, and it's good that I did, because $9 you can't really go wrong, and it's a thick boy. You take it out, and it comes with the comic book, so that's pretty dope. I haven't seen this movie yet. I've heard a lot of good things about it, because they originally made the Sonic look hideous, but apparently they fixed that up, and now he looks really good. And apparently it's pretty funny, and I love me some Jim Carrey. He's a Canadian legend. So, boom, Sonic the Hedgehog. I'm excited to get into it and see what it's all about and what's with the hype. Now, next is not Spider-Man Far From Home. It is actually the 2-pack of Spider-Man Far From Home and Spider-Man Homecoming. I got this in preparation for the new Spider-Man, what's it called, No Way Home. Originally I wasn't planning on getting it because I know there's, but the whole IMAX enhanced 4K stuff on Disney Plus, but the Spider-Man films do not count within that stuff. So that was like, might as well just get it. That's why I was really tempted to get MCU films, but then I realized I'd be wasting my money because it's even though it's $12, it's pretty cheap. It's just like, I'm gonna be missing out because the IMAX enhanced is already pretty good. And let's be honest, the streaming nowadays has really come far. And if I'm going to be missing out at that point, I'm just getting the special features, and a lot of 4K discs barely come with any special features. So I might as well I got this one, my best bet, because it wasn't available on IMAX Enhanced, and this would be the best way to see it. Say what you will about streaming, I'll defend it sometimes. Now next is Deadpool. Now you may say, hey, is this a standard Blu-ray slipcover? Yes, I bought the original standard Blu-ray cover when it came out, but I upgraded to the 4K, and it's basically the same thing. So it seems very well into it, and it doesn't really have that 4K Ultra, so it's a very clean and slick slipcover. It's detailed and embossed and textured and stuff, so that's pretty cool. Deadpool 1, one of my favorite movies, like comic movies, because it's hilarious. The writing is really good, and the action's amazing. My favorite movie, the sequel, I didn't like too much, but can't go wrong. $9. Speaking of the sequel, I was able to get the super duper cut version for Deadpool 2. Maybe it'll be better, I don't know. I'm guessing that's the standard Blu-ray. I'm not too sure. Hopefully that's on the 4K. But I haven't seen this movie since it came out in theaters, and I was stoned out of my mind. So I didn't remember liking it, but you know, Josh Brolin, Ryan Reynolds, they make an amazing duo. So just in their interviews, their chemistry is absolutely amazing. So I can't wait to rewatch this movie and see if, you know, if I was just being a tardy little boy, if I was just being a salty. So yeah, Deadpool 2. Next is Brad Pitt and Ad Astra, another $9 4K. I don't know anything about this film. I just googled it on 4KUltraUHD.com, and it had a pretty good recommend rating. So I'm excited to get into this. It's a space movie, I believe, and that will look absolutely amazing in 4K. I think it's shot in 6.5K, so, well, I guess rendered down to 2K, but still, you can still see those details when it comes to an upscaling of 4K. So I'm really excited to get into this. Ad Astra, one of the best films of the year, as this tagline states, and yeah, I can't wait to get into this. Ad Astra. I got a bunch of stuff. Holy moly! Now this is my most recent pickup, and it is Brad Pitt again in Fury. Let me know down below if you've seen this movie. This is a great film. This is one of my favorite top 10 World War II films, because it's not such a big downer. Like, I really like Saving Private Ryan, but it's such a fucking downer, dude. Like people, well, I mean, yeah, that's war, right? I guess that's war, but like, this movie is a bit more fun. People survive in this, so not to spoil it, but it's just a great, you got John Bernthal, Shia LaBeouf, Brad Pitt. You got a great all-star cast, and they have such great chemistry. And I love stories about brotherhood and bonding and stuff like that. So yeah, Fury 4K. I have the mastered in 4K Blu-ray, standard Blu-ray, but I'm hoping this will be a lot better. Better be. And as I said, I got Quiet Place 2, and I had to check out Quiet Place 1. I found this for $9 at my local Best Buy. So I'm excited to get into this. Now I know this one's the best. A lot of people say that this was a shocker of a sleeper hit. Like, it was really, really good. So I can't wait to get into it. John Krasinski directed and starred in it, and a lot of people were surprised of how good it was. So I'm really excited to get into this now. I'm not really in the spooky mood, but you know what? I might as well check it out soon. So, Quiet Place. Maybe check it out next year. Now, this was another $9. So many $9 4Ks. And this is Overlord. I saw a Films at Home review of it. You know, J.J. Abrams, Nazi zombies. I mean, you can't really go wrong. I can't wait to check this out. I remember I passed it up on at Best Buy because it was $11. But if you see here, I was able to get it for $9.97. So that is a great deal. And shot in 6.5K. I can't wait to get. I remember when this was released in theaters. I was working again at the time, so I really have any availability to actually watch it. But Overlord, Nazi zombies, you can't go wrong, and I really can't wait to check this out. Now, here is another Christmas classic, and if you say this is not a Christmas classic, get the fuck out of here. Why would there not be? If it's not a Christmas classic, why is there so much Christmas music? Why is it snowing? And if you already know what I'm talking about, it is Die Hard on 4K. Now, I have the whole like standard Blu-ray, like Die Hard one to live free, but I noticed that there was a 4K out, and I really wanted to check it out. Love me some action films, love me some movies made on film that are ported onto 4K with a 4K transfer. I don't know too much about this transfer, but I heard good things about it. And HDR 1980s goodness, snowing, Alan Rickman, Bruce Willis. You can't really go wrong. Mr. McClane. So yeah, Die Hard. So yeah, can't wait to watch this all during the December months. Now next is John Wick, $9. $9. How can you go wrong with John Wick for $9? The best in the series. And oh, loose disc. I already unboxed it because I heard the loose disc, and apparently it got loose again because it's a very flimsy standard Blu-ray. But yeah, Keanu Reeves in John Wick 1. You know, a lot of people hate on that film, but it's a really good action film. Next is John Wick 2. Now, I haven't seen John Wick 2. I haven't seen John Wick 3 either, so I'm really excited to get into John Wick Chapter 2. I heard it's actually a pretty good sequel. Not as good as the first movie, but again, it's still a solid film with great action and a good performance by Keanu Reeves. Who else is excited for the new Matrix? That'll be really good. Now next is John Wick 3, the Parabellum. I think John Wick 4 is supposed to come out soon, but this was one of the most expensive at $11.97. So it was weird that the rest of them were $9 except for this one. This was $11. But I'm like, you know what? Might as well pick it up. It's still a pretty good deal. It says the original retail price is $34. I don't know if you can see that, but it says $34.99, which is absolutely insane. So thankfully, I was able to get this for $11.97. So John Wick 3. Now next is Matt Damon in The Martian Extended Edition. Now I don't know what is added to this. I remember seeing this in my grade 10 English class, so that should be good. And The Martian. Again, another space type Mars. I wonder how the bright oranges and browns will look like. I might do a review on this. I might not. I don't know. Depends on how new this transfer is. This is not a new transfer at all. 2018. But I just want to do reviews on, Blu-rays that I like. And if I like this one, I'll probably talk about it. But yeah, The Martian, great film. And I'm really excited to see what the extended edition is. It's a Ridley Scott film. Ridley Scott at his best. Ridley Scott can turn out some hitters, but he can also turn out some shitters. And this was a hitter. So yeah, Martian Extended Edition. Now the last two. First one is Sicario. Now this was really hard to come by. I searched high and low. A lot of places were selling Sicario for $40 for a 4K Blu-ray, and I was really excited to get this for $11.97. A brilliant action thriller. And I love me some Sicario. I had it on standard Blu-ray. I got it for $5. And hear that loose disc, so I'm gonna have to open this. Should I open all this in the video? I don't know. But anyways, Sicario, love this film. One of the best modern day action films. And Sicario. And you can't watch Sicario 1 without watching Sicario 2, Day of Soldado. And that is the same price, $11.97. And a decent sequel, not the best, but for following up with such a great action film, this did an okay job. I love Benicio del Toro. He's such a badass. I love the way he just emits that broken heart, that broken character. You can tell he's a good person, but he's just been fucked with so many times that he just broke as a man. But he does keep some of those kind-hearted things. Like I love that scene where he bonds with the deaf guy, the deaf caretaker, and he's like, how do you know? What kind of cop knows sign language? He's like, oh, my daughter was deaf. And then he's like, was? He's like, yeah. And he was like, oh, that was a really impactful scene. There's a lot of good scenes, and it's not just brutal fucking action. There's a lot of good and heartfelt scenes in this movie. So if you guys want to see a good action film in the modern day, the Sicario duology is really good. Now hopefully they make another movie. So Sicario. And those were all my Blu-rays that I got this Black Friday. A total of 17 4Ks. Oh boy, 17 4Ks and 5 standard Blu-rays. Let me know down below, did you guys pick up anything cool? And I hope you did, because for me this has been a pretty good hit for my first ever Black Friday. The Walmart was absolutely depressing, but besides that, let me know down below. Anyways, I have been Mason from the Mockbuster YouTube channel. Please leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Please also have a good day, night, evening, afternoon. Whenever you're watching this, please stay safe. God bless, and long live physical media. Cheers, guys. Happy Black Friday.